Hello everybody, it's Sandra from the Funky Pickle Thrifter. Thank you so much for coming to my video today. So if you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad that you're along for the ride. If you've been here before, welcome back. I'm really excited because today I'm going to be sharing with you part of my space age jewelry collection. So for all we know, man has been fascinated with exploring space since the beginning of time. Who knows? The term space age refers to the time period when there was sort of a fever about space exploration that started in 1957 when the Russians launched their satellite Sputnik into space. Add to that the cool modernist sensibility that was in vogue at the time, and you get some really great designs of space age items. The US was already engaged in a frantic space race, and there was a lot of excitement about when man would actually reach the moon. So what followed was that space stuff became all the rage. You started seeing it in items like architecture, home decor, cars, boats, toys, books, movies, and just about anything else you can name, including fashion and jewelry. Today, we're going to be having a look at my space age jewelry collection. It's mostly from the 50s. Some of it might be a little bit before, and some of it might be a little bit after. As always, I'd like to thank you so very much for coming. I'm really appreciative that you are here. Please hit the subscribe button. It would help the channel. It's free for you to do. Like this video if you do like it. And of course, you're going to leave me a comment below and let me know what your faves are, right? Thanks for coming. Let's get started. So here's a very cool futuristic little pin. And this one is signed DCE. So DCE stands for Curtis Jewelry Company. It was started by an Italian immigrant, Vincent Sorrentino. Now, he registered his company in the 1910s in Providence, Rhode Island. This is a very cool modernist design, as you can see. Looks like something you would see in space. What a great design this is with these sort of cool textured boomerang shapes. That's a beautiful piece. This is one of my favorite ones. This is insane. This is very Sputnik, I think. It's very, I don't know what, it's very crazy is what it is. You can see it has these lovely rhinestones here, prong set, and it's just so three-dimensional. This is crazy. Now, it's not signed, I don't think. Is that a signature? Let me just check. I didn't think it was. Sometimes it's funny. Once I look at things through my camera, I start to think I see a signature, but no, this is not signed. This could probably be attributed to somebody, however, I just don't know who. I should probably check that out. Maybe this is like a really super valuable one. I don't know. I know this is one of my favorite pieces of jewelry, though. What do you think? It's crazy, right? Love it. Here's another one that I think looks pretty space agey. What do you think? I love this one, too. This one it's got to be gold-plated or gold-filled because it is just really has that real gold look to it. I love this one too. Really awesome, very mod, very starbursty. That's a fabulous one. Here's another one that looks like it came from outer space. I love this one. This one's really cool because it's so sort of concave. Isn't that neat? The faux pearls, the rhinestones, and sort of this rope thing. It's a pendant or a pin. I love that one. Really cool. Look at the height on it. Interesting, right? Now this one is a Weiss, and Albert Weiss began his company in the early 1940s. Based on that signature, I would say this is either 40s or 50s. Now, one of his claims to fame, and there are many with Weiss, is that he got a lot of his stones from Austria. They have a lead content more than some other stones you might get from other designers. So they have a lot of vibrant sparkliness to them. Is that a word? Probably not. But I think you know what I'm saying. This is really just kind of a special piece. The stones are killer. And by the way, after I handle vintage jewelry, I always wash my hands because of things like that. I don't know what I'm touching here. So just a little tip there. You should do the same just in case. You know, you touch this stuff and then you touch your eye. I mean, I don't know. You never know. Anyway, super cool, super cool piece. Look at this weird spacey thing. I love this. This I paid up for. Now, all the pieces I'm showing you today, I got at yard sales and stuff like that for not a lot of money. I did pay up for this. I can't remember what. It was my birthday, and I went to a flea market, and this was there, and I don't know, maybe it was $35 or something, you know, but I had to have it. I just love this.
I just love these spiky parts with the pearls and the pink, and you see the AB there. I just think this is just weird and super cool. Love that. Very, very mod, very cool item. Not signed, interestingly. Here's one that I think is from the 40s. This is an incredible set right here. This was a yard sale find. This is signed M&S, and it is gold filled. Let's see if I can get that for you. Yeah. This item is 1/20th 12 karat gold filled. I think M&S stands for Marks and Spencer, something like that. But this is a very, very high quality piece. I really love those square stones. I love those colors. And I love the fact that you could really wear these any way you want and have that chain, which I think just adds a lot of texture and a lot of interest to this. Or of course, you can take this off. There's just a little spring ring here. Let's see if I can do it easily. Here it is without the chain. So you could still wear them together if you wanted to, sort of just scattered around on your top. Or you could just wear one or the other, or you could, you know, make these into any sort of variation that you want. Yeah, love that. I mean, why couldn't you wear this as a pendant too, if you think about it? Wonderful. Love that. I just love the colors. It's in great condition too, right? Here's a cool little Sarah Coventry brooch. Look at this thing. That's pretty mod and space agey, don't you think? Yeah, I love the way it almost looks like it has movement when it hits the light the right way. Don't you love that? I love it. That's a great item. Here is a complete knockout. I love this space age pin. Isn't that something? So this is a Cone and Rosenberger, and we all see that jewelry all the time because that is, of course, Coro, Cone and Rosenberger. They were formed in the early 1900s in New York City. I think they started out as a different kind of company, maybe accessories, and they switched over to jewelry. Here's the mark right here. And anyway, they set up a factory in Providence like many, many companies of the day. But this one's really great. This has some nice weight to it also. Very, very cool. This is one of the coolest Coros I've ever seen, that's for sure. And I have a lot of Coro jewelry. Well, I think this one is a little bit like Outer Space too. This is very, very well made. Not signed, but I think it's kind of got a futuristic look to it. I love this. This is another one, nice and heavy. I just love the whole sensibility of this, the whole way it flows around in the circle. Love that one. So this one was not showing with the white background. This may look a little bit ordinary and not that space agey, but it really, really is. Look at it from the side. It has a lot of height to it. It is signed by a company, Marvella. It's a company I see quite a bit. They were known a lot, I think, for their faux pearl jewelry and a lot of beads and things like that. I mean, yes, this sort of costume jewelry too with rhinestones. Now I believe they began in the 1900s, like either the 1900s or the 1910s, and they were New York City based. My camera's not doing this justice. This is just so much more amazing than it's looking right here. Now, luckily, this came with the matching earrings too, and these are just completely amazing, I think. Yard sale find. I think everything here has been a yard sale find so far. Well, other than that pink one. Beautiful, right? I think I'm going to keep the black here. Maybe you can see the jewelry better today with the black. Let's take a look at this one on the black too. Yeah, this one shows better on the black. Wow, that one's crazy. It's just crazy. So I had these little honeys in a video from a really long time ago, and somebody wrote and said, those look very uncomfortable and like that would poke at your face and your head and really hurt. And they don't. Believe it or not, I don't know why that is. They really do look like they would hurt. Not signed by anybody, but boy, oh boy, do these look good on. So super cool. It almost looks like they're suns, right? What great earrings these are. Here's another really sweet one. This one is unmarked, however. It's a pin or a pendant. I love this. It sort of looks like a shooting star, right? Looks like something you'd see in outer space, I think. Look at this cool thing. You know, I didn't really kind of like it at first. When I first looked at it, it was at a yard sale, and then I was like, no, it's cool, I think. It's really weird. It's like they put this sort of gold spray paint glittery stuff on it, and it just gives it another dimension or something. Isn't that cool? I don't know why it reminds me of space and planets, but it definitely does, and it's definitely weird. I love that. I love this brooch. What a beautiful and very cool statement brooch this is. There is a little bit of wear to that enameling, but I got it at a yard sale for $1. So yeah, I just sort of deal with it. But this is solid copper, of course, and this is a Renoir Matisse, or Matisse Renoir. That was a company that started in the late 40s or the early 50s. They were California based, and I love this name. I have a bunch of jewelry by them. I actually have a copper jewelry video. If anybody's a copper person, you might want to check that out. I talk a little bit about the history of copper jewelry and why it was popular and all of that kind of stuff. So check that out if you'd like. But yeah, that's very, very cool. Very futuristic, cool look to it. Here are two that are very starbursty and very spacey. I love this. This is in really nice condition too, right? This one's cool. I like the height on this one also. So that one I love. That's a great piece. And then this one, I just love the spikiness of this. A little bit of wear to the plastic part right there. You can see where the white paint is chipping off a little bit. Still cool. Very, very cool. Love that. Here's another cool Coro pin. Look at this thing. Nice height. Very cool looking. I just love these spacey looking ones. Do you? What do you think? I really, really do. I think they're very interesting. This one's probably from the 40s. I love this one, but that sort of has a shooting star sort of futuristic thing. I think I love the pastels. No signature. Uh-oh, a little bit of verdigris. I got to take care of that with a Q-tip and some vinegar. I'll get that off of there. Verdigris is contagious. If you just leave it like that, it'll spread, which is what I don't want. Really pretty milk glass there, though. Isn't that a pretty one? I like that one. Here's another cool one. I like this one, too. I think this one looks space agey. This one's probably older, though. This might be 40s. Very colorful and pretty, right? Oh, I forgot about these earrings. I think these earrings go with, let's see. They go with this, right? Yeah. Wow. How cool is that set? Isn't that great? I love that. At the end, I'm going to put them all on here. Well, if they'll all fit, and then I'll do one shot at the end. We can see everything. So I think I have one more thing left. And it's a good one, too. Watch this. So here's another one that you just sort of go, yeah, that's very pretty. I like that. It's like a flower, but it's more. Look at this. Look at how high it is. Isn't that crazy? There's just like so much stuff going on here. It's just all layered and super, super cool construction on this one. Yeah, this one is so much better in person. It really is. It's just not coming across. I hope you can see how awesome that is. Really different, really futuristic looking, I think. And here's the matching earrings. Not signed. Kind of surprised. Not signed, but very, very cool. Well, let me see if I can fit all of these on here. Try to fit all these on. Thank you so much, as always, everybody, for coming to my show. I hope you enjoyed some of my sort of trippy, futuristic, space-agey looking atomic pins and earrings. I really hope you liked it. Let me know below. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. I would really appreciate it, and we'll see you soon. Thanks again.